everyone. I am here to say my
So this is the girl who was fucking her cousin. Let's hear her side of the story.
Hello everyone. I am here to say my truth and share my story on the things that have been released on the internet and the things that have happened to me. First and foremost, I want
That just sounds like she reading off of a script. She sounds like a
to
kid
start
too.
off by taking full accountability for what I did. I want to start off by apologizing to the person that I hurt the most in this situation, which was my ex. I want to say sorry to my supporters that I disappointed. I did a lot of things that I'm not proud of, and I have to own up to them. To my
Wow. Accountability. Look at you.
ex, I'm so sorry for hurting you, and I'm sorry that I did not take your feelings into consideration when I did what I did. But our relationship was not picture perfect as it may seem. I lost myself in our relationship, and I was in a very dark place at the time.
Oh my God, never mind.
I have to own up to what I did. I have to take accountability for my actions. In
Okay.
doing that, I've come to realize that I need help for myself and for all my loved ones
For sure. Fucking your cousin is crazy work.
around me. I know I've done wrong. I fucked up, and I'm taking time away to seek professional help in order to correct my mistakes, reflect on what I've done, and become a better person. But I would still like to come on here to share my story because
Sounds like she tried to drop a tear.
I've done wrong, and I did not have to go down that route, and I deeply regret it. But there's more to my story, and there's a lot of lies and misinformation being spread about me in order to farm more hate and negativity towards my name, and I would like to clear up a lot of things. First, I want to address the note that was released online. I did not have any involvement in creating it or writing it in any way. It was only shared to me. And
Note?
I also want to make this very clear. I did not have any sexual intercourse with anybody outside of my relationship.
Oh my God.
There was a rumor going around that I was cheating my entire relationship, and I've been doing this for months, which is completely false because this is only a recent incident that had occurred. I'm
But
not
you
trying to
still
make anything I've done sound any better, but
Thank you.
I think it's important that I share my truth because of the insane amount of lies that are being spread about me on the internet. Firstly, I want to clear up that I wasn't disowned by anybody, and I still have a great relationship with my mother. This was a fallacious rumor that was started by someone that I thought was a friend, and is completely untrue. My family does not agree with the choices that I made, but they're standing beside me as I continue to get help and work to better myself. I also want to talk about a stream that my ex was on where he alleged that I did not want to publicly claim him and I wanted to hide our relationship from the internet. But in reality, in the first year of us being together, we actually had a popular couple page. And the real reason on why I wanted to go private was because at the time, I had a lot of people actively telling me to leave him because it was toxic.
Will often discuss his toxic behavior towards me in my live streams. Oh my God. You don't have any accountability. You have no accountability at all. So because of his toxic behavior, that was the reason why you went and fucked your cousin. Ain't that? I bet you that's where she going with it. Let's see.
I also want to make it clear that any cousin or stepbrother or any content like that we made together was his idea, and he convinced me to do it. The next thing I
Wow.
want to address is a very serious topic. It is my belief that suicide in any form should be taken serious and never lightly. While I understand the streaming business and the need to say crazy things in order to get clips and impressions, the thought that somebody's personal struggle with suicide can be used by anybody for jokes and views is disgusting and cruel. While I've been off the net, it was brought to my attention that the streamer Snowcone made up a false rumor that I admitted myself into a suicide facility in order to get attention from my ex. I was involuntarily admitted into a suicide facility because I was considered a threat to myself. It was a terrible experience and one I would never wish on myself or anybody else. I want to say to Snowcone that while I understand I'm not perfect and I've done wrong,
So you are
regardless of
messed
the
up in
mistake
the
a person makes,
This girl is messed up in the head. That explains why you fucked your cousin.
that doesn't give you or anybody else the right to belittle, lie, and create false allegations about somebody's mental health. Throughout all of this, you've lied and made up rumors about me in order to hate farm me and get attention. Even though you don't care, I want to let you know that the rumors you created have garnered me more death threats and have made my mental battle that much harder. And that hurts.
To be completely honest, we don't give a fuck about your mental battles or whatever the fuck you got going on, because you just ruined 3 lives. You ruined yours. You ruined your life because people gonna forget about this in a matter of few months. But for these few months, they're gonna remember you for this. So you fucked yourself up, you fucked your cousin up, and then you fucked your ex-boyfriend up, especially those messages that I seen from him in the last video. You are scandalous. Can't be trusted. Low down little bitch.
Someone I considered a close friend. Me and my ex were involved in a toxic and
abusive relationship.
When I was in love with him, I was blind to the harmful behavior and abuse that was going on.
Oh my God.
Our relationship was built on unhealthy emotional attachment, and I stayed because it was all that I knew. He was my first boyfriend, he was my first everything, and I met him when I was 18, just graduated high school, and he was 21. There's two sides to every story, and our relationship was unhealthy on both ends.
You're right. Is his your side, and then there's the truth. There's really three. I feel like you capping. All this, I apologize, and I gotta take accountability. However, I was getting abused, and I was getting raped, and I was getting pulled over here, which is why I fucked my cousin. No.
And since he's decided to bring my wrongdoings onto the internet, I believe it is only fair that I bring attention to the things that he has done to me, because my ex was never a saint like he paints himself out to be. We had a lot of arguments throughout our relationship, which was normal. But what wasn't normal was the verbal, mental, and physical abuse that he subjected me to. He put me through a lot in the past 2.5 years of us being together. He even forced himself on me at one point.
Oh my God. I just threw that in there because that was the most outrageous thing that somebody could have said. You know what? Hold on one second. I got to hear what other people have to say about this. Oh, bro, he got how much in one day? Oh, hold on. I got to react to this next.
I don't know how it could possibly get worse than getting exposed for cheating on your boyfriend with your blood cousin, like your literal first cousin. But somehow it has gotten worse. Now, if you guys are not tapped into what's going on, a streamer stunned the internet, traumatized the internet a couple of days ago when he exposed his girlfriend for cheating on him with her blood cousin. Now, the girlfriend issued a response today that has made this situation 1,000% worse. But just to remind you guys what's going on, here is the video that went viral of the streamer exposing his girlfriend for cheating on him with her cousin.
We've already seen that, so let's get to this.
Have been released on the internet and the things that have happened to me.
Because in her response to these allegations of cheating on her boyfriend with her own blood cousin, her response was essentially, I'm mentally ill, but my boyfriend is also evil too. Here's what he did. But everything she said, he followed back up with her response, debunking it all, just making her look even more crazy. And at first it was like a funny story, ha ha ha, you cheated on your boyfriend. But because of her response, people now despise her and think she's an absolutely despicable, evil human being.
Hello everyone, I am here to say my truth.
Damn near to come up with something creative, and the best she came up with was, hey, I smashed my cousin, I know. Now she says, she got very creative. She says, I didn't smash anybody when I was in a relationship. Really? I was cheating, but I wasn't cheating the whole relationship.
I just started. The mental gymnastics, these bitches do not, they do not like accountability. Oh my God, they don't like accountability. It's insane how they dodge this shit so much.
Cheating. So she wants us to believe that she was sending this dude nudes, that she was sharing messages about how she wants him to do all of these things on this list. Listing facials, bukakis, smash at the movie.
That was a bucket list.
Theater, smashing the car, smashing a bunch of ways she wanted for him to crack her some out. She shared all of this with him. She hung out with him routinely, but they never did what she wanted him to do. Man, all right, man, cut it out, bro. But after spending all this time preparing to come out, even hire a PR team, the best you could do is, I cheated, but he's a bad guy too.
I cheated, and he R-worded me. Yeah, I cheated, but he abused me. I cheated. He mentally abused me, physically and mentally abused me. I'm gonna be completely honest. Y'all women gonna have to come up with other shit because it's getting old. Y'all are using the same tired ass lines and nobody's believing you. When y'all first started doing this, everybody was on y'all side and shit. Didn't take that long at all. Matter of fact, it didn't even take half a decade for people to just be like, these bitches be lying. It didn't even take that doggone long.
Nobody is gonna believe any of this. You know why? Because you should have left if it was that bad.
Come on now, Flacco, you're getting better at your job, brother. I remember when you used to be a sucker. You're getting better.
You don't cheat, and especially you don't cheat with your cousin.
With your cousin
Okay,
is
what
nasty
if
work.
he and her is bad? Again, I don't believe a goddamn thing she said, but let's just say this. They're both bad. Cool. What does that have to do with you engaging in incest? I'm sorry. Well, what am I missing here, bruh? What does your boyfriend being toxic have to do with you engaging in incest?
She's messed up in the head. So all that stuff, gosh, she got to be ashamed of herself, boy. But who gives a fuck? Fuck that girl. She needed to be outed like this so that people can see what's going on. Niggas ain't safe. You ain't even safe from your own cousin. Oh, that's my cousin. Oh, that's my friend. You ain't got to worry about him. Yep. Totally insane. We're going to finish out what he had to say right here. We'll finish out what he had to say right here. In the next video, we're going to go into his response.
You let your cousin rail you, bruh. Eviscerate them cinnamon buns, man. That ain't fair. So after plotting and scheming for a week, she comes back and the best she has to do is she's accusing her boyfriend of raping her, essaying her, getting his hands on her, among other things. Which, by the way, I don't believe it, because when a boyfriend responded back, he debunked the most serious accusation, which is great for the most part.
He put me through a lot in the past 2.5 years of us.
I got one more person that I want to see.
So this story is super weird.
My girlfriend cheated on me with her cousin. See, shit like this ain't even funny, because I wouldn't have even wished this on my worst enemy. Who the fate on my downfall this much for some shit like this to happen to me? All of.
Oh, I thought this was a response. Hold on. My truth. Hold on.
So he finally came out, and now he.
So, damn. Poor man, he didn't do a reaction to her side of the story. At least I don't think. Hold on. Let's see. She responds to backlash.
Her social
yeah, he
media.
did.
And the guy
30 minutes.
who she cheated on, getting threats from her family, telling him to take down the videos or else. She decided to put up a response video titled My Truth. And anytime somebody wants to tell their truth instead of the truth, you know where it's going. Let's do it.
That's good.
Anybody outside of my relationship.
What?
Nut on face, you want your cousin to eat off your body. You want your cousin to have a sex. You want to see you and your cousin. You want to see you sucking your cousin meat.
Crazy work.
You want to get handcuffed by your cousin. You want to be in public effing your cousin.
Spitting
bro,
mouth.
cat, he got, bro. You need
Good
the
Lord.
Lord. I don't
Handcuffing,
even think therapy
tripod
helps you
video.
with it.
There was
Nah, she freaked out. She is freaked out.
a rumor going around that I was cheating my entire relationship, and I've been doing this. I don't even know the age, to be honest. I was young. I was just hitting puberty. Me and my cousin,
L story, yep, get
we
to
had
the
a
L story.
thing. We kind of had a thing going. But like, it was kind of one-sided though. It was more so me. But I remember like, I had a big crush on this nigga because we were best friends. And at the time, being best friends with a guy when I'm just hitting puberty and my hormones are a little bit peaky, you know what I'm saying? I associated him with that. First time trying Arby's with my cousin. Take a bite.
What? Arby's review with my cousin.
I ain't gonna lie, this not bad. You wanna try some?
Wait, hold on.
I ain't gonna lie, this not
Is that her?
bad. You wanna try some?
If you thought the situation couldn't get worse, somehow it has
Oh my
gotten
God.
worse. She had this man role-playing as her cousin.
Oh, that is Kenneth. I was about to say, that's crazy.
Had this man role-playing as the person she went and cheated on him with. This is sick day work, bro. Real life, how do you trust somebody after this, dog?
Since she had just started puberty. And the fact that this is the exact same cousin that she ended up doing or getting caught doing all this stuff with. You didn't just start doing, let's just be honest, bro. When you get caught doing something, it's not your first time doing it. It's your first time getting caught.
Yeah. Let's see what he has to say about the SA shit. I don't know. The picture of my internal tearing is too graphic.
It's a little bit of proof. I don't know what
After
the heck
all this
going on there.
abuse, I formed the damage that resulted. A cut on my insides. Luckily, I was able to take video footage of the blood on the scene and a graphic photo of the damage that resulted.
I don't know what
After
the heck
all
going
this
on there.
abuse, I formed a trauma bond with my ex, which made it hard for
Holy
me to
brother.
leave
Oh, holy
and left
moly.
me in a cycle of half-hearted apologies that I
Unbelievable.
continue to accept.
Bruh.
This was a memory of mine that was heavily repressed because I didn't know, like, after
Hold on.
mental torment and trying to get my ex to change to no avail, I left. Here's proof of my ex admitting to his anger issues and admitting to the abuse that led to the fallout of our relationship. I still have the letters that he wrote for me where he confessed to his abuse and confessed to the wrongdoings that he put me through in our relationship. I also have a screenshot of a 20-minute confession where he confessed to his wrongdoings, and he made it for me in order to convince me to continue being in a relationship with him. I tried to
Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. Oh my gosh. 5.3K likes. People are buying it.
I swear, people are suckers, bruh, for a pretty face, nice titties, and a nice ass. I'm sorry, but these sucker ass niggas are not going anywhere. It don't matter how many videos you make, I make, MTR, or O'Shea, Duke Jax. It don't matter, bro. There will always be sucker ass niggas and sucker ass women too. Women are harder to convert over. And all it takes is just that one bad situation. And trust me, it ain't gonna take long because these women so trash out here. It ain't gonna take long. It's probably gonna take them their first or second situation. It won't take them long. But women got this. Women are definitely stupid. They definitely just believe anything that another woman say and they just go along with it. You can be like a girl with a face like that and a body like that. She can say the sky is purple today. The women will not look up. They'll just believe it and say, oh, yeah, it is purple.